Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another Logging from Scratch episode. Last time we were playing, we had just got our loader up to the top. So immediately when I got back to camp, I called the museum guys there and told them our amazing discovery was finally found. So I told them, I said I was going to go up there tomorrow and attempt to pull it out of there because it was buried under, however many layers of snow. And they got back to me and said, absolutely do not attempt to remove it if it's buried in the snow. They were going to send a team up to actually remove it themselves. So I guess they didn't want me wrecking their beautiful artifact. So last night, I guess a team went up there and they were able to dig it out. I gave them the keys to the loader there and said, good luck to them. They dug it out. They loaded it up on a low bed and they said, yeah, it's good to go. Just go pick it up. So I'm heading back up there to go see what they accomplished. I was kind of hoping I'd get a chance to pull it out of there, but I understand them probably not wanting me to do that because I'd probably rip the thing in half trying to get it out of there, so that's understandable. So instead, we're going to haul it out of there, and then we got to haul all of our equipment back down before we can head back to Legion Hills. Finally get out of this Arctic climate back to some warm weather. But yeah. I'm glad they went and did it too, because actually that would have been quite the nightmare trying to get that thing out of there. I still wasn't sure how we were going to get it down the cliffside and load it back up. But luckily they did all that for us, so that worked out pretty good. But they wanted to keep it in a contained state, and I guarantee I probably would not have accomplished that. I would have been ripping and pulling and parts off. But from what I hear, they got it out of there no problem, so hopefully we can do the same and just pull her back down the hill. But we'll see how it all set up there. I don't know how they loaded it, so might be an interesting pull to get her back down to the shop. It's easier to traverse these hills without a trailer or a big piece of equipment behind you. Just fly up here. No problem. Alright, so here we go, our big ascent. And then we got to come back and we got to get our, we got to get that Tiger Cat back to base. And we got to come back and get the skidder as well. Because we don't want to leave any equipment up on this hill. Especially not when it's minus 40 out every day and freezing everything up, so we don't want that. Super cold, just breaks stuff. Alright. So let's see whereabouts they got it here. I always forget how long this road is. Oh, there it is. There's the chopper. Oh yeah, they got it out of there all in one piece too. Look at that. Minimal damages. Cool. Alright, so that guy is locked on there pretty good, so I guess we'll just back up and haul it on out of there. See how it goes here. I wonder what they did with what the heck they did with the Tiger Cat. Oh, there it is. It's up on the hill. So Tiger Cat's there. Oh, and I see the skidder in the back. Okay, good. I was like, oh, did they take the Tiger Cat too? Nope. Unfortunately, we'll have to come back for those. That's okay, though. Alright, so let's hook onto this bad boy and see if we can get it back down the hill. Like I said, we're just going to bring it back down to the mill there and park it. Because those guys are going to come pick it up. Hopefully they got it strapped on there real good, because I don't want this sucker falling off. That would not be good. Actually, I might make a good shot there, actually. Let's get right in there. Beauty. I actually took down my little money chart in the top right corner there because it was... Well, no, we don't really need it right now. We'll need it when we're doing more jobs. I think I'll just bring that up when we need it. Ooh, jeez. How's that going? Oh, it's going. Hasn't fallen off yet, so that's good. They must have her locked on there pretty good. Oh, little dips and dives. Oh, that's where it turns. I always want to go straight there for some reason. There we go. Beauty. So let's get this beautiful artifact all the way back there. It must be worth a lot of money to them for that museum. Because I can't imagine paying this kind of money to recover something and built this much work just to get there. But I can see why they didn't want to send another helicopter based on the fate of this one. So ground recovery makes sense, I guess. Because I was just like, wow, why don't you fly another helicopter up there? But I guess based on this one's height and crashing, maybe you don't want to send another helicopter up there. That makes sense. It's staying on there. That's good. What more can you ask for? Oh, that's a good picture, too. Pretty. Love those pretty pictures. Oops, I was pushing the wrong button for that. Okay, let's get this guy down. Oh, it's going to be a long day. We got a lot of hauling to do here. So we got to go all the way down, and then we got to grab those last two. But the cool part is today's our last day here. Should be able to get this all licked up here and then back off to Legion Hills, where we can start doing some more little contracts. I'm sure there will be more stuff that pull us away from there, but it's always good to change things up a little bit. So let's go this way. But like I said, this thing's traversing amazingly on these roads, considering how horrible they are. We might have to come back up here sometime and take advantage of this new logging road to go do some actual logging. Once we get once we get a big operation going, like when we buy a lot more of our own equipment and stuff, then we can come up here and do a little bit more work. Since I'm going to be working by myself, I don't really want to have, a whole pile of different machines, so I might try to get some more all-in-one solutions. Instead of using a feller buncher, I mean, all that equipment was rented in here for me, so I don't have to worry about any of that, but instead of using a feller buncher, I think it'd probably be smarter to maybe get just a processor head or a fixed head and process it out there, and then we can just load it right onto the trucks. That could be fun. Let's go here. Alright, so I'm just going to park this guy kind of off over here, I think, so that the team can come pick it up when they need it. Actually, we'll just park it on the end here by the gas station. Easy find for them. We didn't get too much mud on it. There we go. Home sweet home. And that's where she's going to stay. Now, unfortunately, our work is not done. We still have to go back and get the equipment, so that will be a mission and a half for sure. Oops. Just trying to figure out what button's reverse here, apparently. Is she starting to get dark again already? No way. Let's make sure our ramps are up. We don't want those going all over the place. Alright, let's go recover our equipment. This will be our last trip up this mountain. Well, for this time anyway. We'll see how she goes going forward. Oh yeah, I can tell you're carrying something heavy now. Acts a little different. But it's good to have heavy trailers. They act a lot better when you're driving too. Yeah, one day we'll probably come into here and do a little logging project, because there's a lot of aspen out there, not claimed by anybody. And like I said, this whole territory up here is basically free-for-all if you want to bring your equipment up here. Jim pretty much owns most of the timber licensing. I'm sure he wouldn't care if we came up and took out a couple sections and gave him a percentage or something. That could be fun. Let's go up this way. Ooh. And down in our dip, and we get to scream up the other side here. Beauty. Love when you can survive. The real question is, can I fit both these machines on this trailer? That one I don't know about. I'm just going to take the... I think I'll take the Tiger Cat, put that on the front so it's more on the drive. Then we'll take the skidder and just kind of shimmy it on the end there, I think. But we'll see. It's going to be a bit of an adventure getting us equipment back down the hill again. Oof, jeez. There we go. Look at us just firing through here. It's like we've done this a couple times now. Just once or twice. So always watch that little slope there. Alright, we're getting there. Oh, jeez. It's a heck of a drive getting up here, though. Like I said, it was nice, and then it kind of gets ugly up here. That's usually how the bush roads go. Start off with some nice highway, and then it turns to a dirt road, and then it turns to a dirtier road, and then it's more of a really crappy road, and then like a skidding road. It just gets worse and worse as you go. Okay, so let's see if we can back this guy up here. I know we tried backing up here with it loaded, and that didn't work out so well, but this time around we're not loaded, so I think it'll be alright. I would love to know how those guys got that down there, because that would have been brutal. And let's park it right about here, I guess. How's that? Well, I don't want too much of a lift there. There we go. That should be alright. So like I said, I think I'll try to get the Tiger Cat on the drive, and then we'll pull that skidder on the back and see if we can get it on there. Oh, there we go. Let's leave it right about there. I'm just going to lock that guy down so she don't try to sneak away on us. The crow's playing with the skidder. Get out of here. What are you guys doing? You need a license to operate that. There we go. Thank God this has a real bendiness to it. Now let's see how we can hopefully just get that on there. Let's raise that blade up a little. Is she gonna fit? Oh yeah, she'll fit. All right, let's actually lower that blade. We can get real nice and tucked in here. Oop. Let's straighten this out a little too. Nothing I hate more than having an off-center machine on my trailer. We'll just kind of ram right into the back end here. There we go. Let's lock that bad boy too. Can we raise that ramp? Yeah, a little bit. Get a little bit out of it. How's that? Oh yeah, she'll hold. Man, I can't believe that actually fit. Now whether we can actually haul it, that'll be the real tell. This is going to be a very, very heavy load, so we can't slow down for nothing. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a messy one. Pretty cool though. I just love those shots. I don't know why. Just some hauling pictures just look gorgeous. Oh, there we go. Oh, she's slick. She's having some troubles. I think when we get to this next hill, we're going to have to just gun her, because I don't know if we'll be able to make it if not. We probably could have done this in 2 trips to do it safely, but you know what? We got this. I'm actually going to cut this corner a little, because we're never going to make that edge. Oh, there we go. This is the part I'm kind of sketched out about. Oh no. That's trouble right there. We don't want that. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. I'm trying to do whatever I can to not have to unload and reload the trucks again. But oh man. Darn, this might be a bit of a predicament here. Darn. How are we gonna do that? Oh, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to unlock these guys, and we're gonna have to move them again. Oh, jeez. Oops, that one just kind of fell right off there. Perfect. Oh, jeez. Come on. Get out of there. Get out of there. The tire's stuck between me. Stuck between. It's like the perfect. The tire is the perfect size to get stuck right in there. Alright. That's probably my fault. I shouldn't have slowed down. I should have just gunned it. Alright. I think that's the only spot that's really a sketchy hang-up spot, though. Just because of that drop. So let's go right here again. That's as low as those trailers will go. Right. So let's back that trailer up a little here. Oop. There we go. That's kind of where I want it. Here we go again. It's a very slow hauling exercise, this one, because holy cow. But you know what? That's what the joy of challenge is, you know? That's why we make the big bucks. Doing these weird challenges, trying to get this stuff all figured out. It's ugly, but she'll do. Oh, jeez. Get her up to lift our tracks up a little there. There we go. And then one at a time, we're going to lock these bad boys on here. They sit pretty good, but in this kind of icy climate, they have a tendency to slide a bit, so you got to be really careful. Alright. Now let's make short work of this with Mr. Skidder here. Skidder's like, dude, I could have just driven down and be halfway there by now. Can we clear that? Let's lift that blade up nice and high so we can get that clearance. I'm just going to kind of leave it there. No big deal. Lock them down. Raise that back ramp just a little bit. Here we go again. Alright. So this time, we cannot slow down. We have to just give her as hard as we can here. No brakes. I have a feeling all that... Oh no. This might be a problem. Come on, big guy. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Don't you dare give up on me, you bugger. Ah! It's almost there. I can cheat it a little bit. Oh, there we go. Sometimes you gotta just pull it along a little. Oh, that's a lot of weight. This poor truck is just not loving this. This is officially the true spirit of spin tires, though. Just motoring up this hill. Look at those tires. Oh, jeez. I mean, it's going. You can't fault it for not going. I mean, it is going. We're just spinning, that's all. There you go. Get some traction. Maybe we got to run on the side a little here. There we go. Get some traction. I think that is the hardest part of the hill right there, was just that little loop. The rest of it's all downhill, so we're going to be fine now. Whew. Actually, that actually was a little stressful there for a minute. I was like, holy cow. Oh, get a gunner. Don't get hung up. Oh. Some of these dips I got to watch because that low bed will drag on them. So we'll just kind of sail over them here. There we go. Now we're making some progress. And like I said, just don't slow down for anything that's a dip or an incline. Just gotta gun it. I gotta be a little more careful in here though, because this is gonna get super ugly. This is our big drop. We'll see how this handles it. Oh yeah, like a boss, no problem. Some pretty good reading when we were doing the bunching there, because remember we were guessing some of these hills whether it was going to be able to make it or not. Oh, jeez. There we go. Whew. 2 pieces of equipment. That's pushing this thing to its max on those hills. But it made it. He's got to fight with it a little bit, but she made it. There we go. Can't believe we made up that one. The one we were spinning. I figured it was just going to spin out and just sit there, but the fact that it kept plowing, man, that was pretty cool. Pretty impressive. All right. Oh my God, we made it. We're almost home. I think I'm just gonna park this trailer. I don't even think I'm going to. Don't even think I'm gonna unload these bad boys. There we go. So I'm just gonna go park this guy right next to here. And a job well done. Well, that was definitely worth our 75 grand, if you ask me. Whew. All right, wicked. So we got our chopper, we recovered it, we got our road built out, and like I said, that's now a usable service road for us if we want to go up and start logging up on the peak there anytime. So that's great. Cool. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna cut it on this, and I guess I start my adventure back to Legion Hills. I'm gonna hop in our pickup, and away we go. So yeah, if you guys liked the episode, leave a like, leave a comment. Do not forget to subscribe, and if you're in the bush, don't forget to hug a tree. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.